Hey elementary parents, my name is Mike Mahalev and this is your weekend preview video. Well, fall is upon us. It is 95 degrees outside, but technically it is fall, so we hope that you are falling into a routine with your kids being back at school. A couple things to talk about the weekend coming up. We have been learning about wisdom through the Old Testament, walking through the story of Solomon. This weekend we're going to be learning about Rehoboam and Jeroboam, which is a very exciting story. The way we're going to tie it into wisdom this weekend, we've been learning a lot about how we can look to God for wisdom, but this weekend we're going to specifically talk about how we can look to the people that God has placed in our lives that may be a little bit older than us or a little bit more experienced than us. How we can look to them for wisdom as well. I know in my personal life, I've lived kind of all over the country and in many different states, and God has used a lot of different people from different backgrounds to speak wisdom into my life, and so I will always be grateful for that. So we really want your kids to understand the importance of that as they leave church this weekend. A couple more things. I know some of you have asked what Bible we would recommend for your kids to be reading at home. The one that we would recommend is the NIRV Adventure Bible for early readers. It's got a cool little cover on here, but it's got some really good things in here. It breaks down the different books of the Bible. It has some funny little things about how to pray and about what love is and who God is as well. So this is a resource we definitely recommend. If you need a free copy of this, we also have some at our information window. So feel free to come by. Hopefully your children are getting excited about learning to look things up in the Bible. We've been spending a significant amount of time in the small group portion of our programming, just teaching them a little bit more about that as well. Make sure you check out the Parents Corner in the lobby. Each week we have some sheets available to you there, so you can reinforce what the kids are learning here at church. There's also going to be a question for you to ask your kids on the car ride home as well, just to reinforce again what they've learned so you can see what their takeaway is from our weekend programming. Lastly, we want to do a fun little challenge this weekend. As many of you know, we do have a new candy crane in our lobby. It does take tokens. I know some of you have put quarters in there, and that's fine. We've used those quarters to buy more candy to put in there, but it also takes tokens that the kids can earn. So for this weekend only, if you are watching this and you tell your child, if they come up to myself, Colin, Cassie, or Abby and say the word pineapple, if they say the word pineapple to us, they can get a free token for the candy crane this weekend. And we're just so looking forward to seeing you all this weekend and seeing how God works in your child's hearts. We love you all. Thanks again.